in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Now here's Williams. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now here's Hampton. Guarded by Smart. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends R.J. Hampton to the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now here's Hampton. Pass to Banchero. Driving to the basket. And Tatum pulls it down. Brown against Ross. Left side, Brown. That one drops for him.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Smart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. And here's Tatum for 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ross with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Brown down low. He's guarded by Ross. Outside, Smart to the inside. Shot clock at 5. Banchero with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Brown outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And the basket by Hampton.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Outside Tatum. Oubre on the wing. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Smart passes to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And there's Banchero on the assist by Hampton.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Oubre outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Al Horford. He's checked in for the Celtics. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 5. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Suggs. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Suggs passes to Harris. Bamba kicks to Harris. To the left wing. Here's Suggs. Lays it up off the glass.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Brown. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami. 2 points. That one goes. Brown's got 6.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harris passes to Bamba. Lets it go. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. In the corner, it's Oubre. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Orlando leading by 3. Harris kicks to Suggs. Tries a 3. And Horford pulls it down. The Celtics shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Inside, here's Suggs. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Brown. 6 points for him. Oubre outside. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Suggs with the ball. Hits it from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 4.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Alinari comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's White in for Smart. Celtics trail by 4. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Williams. No good on the 3. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Wants to get it to Brown and does.
Well, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Suggs. White covering. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Again, the Magic score.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
White looking around. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Gallinari with the 3. Okeke grabs the miss. The shot misses. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Franz Wagner is out there at Bowl. Then there's Hampton. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Another shot. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Kicks to Hampton. Connects from three-point range. Hampton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. There's the feed to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. And stolen by Bull. Now, here's Hampton. Guarded by Smart. And here is Hampton. He's got 9. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Al Horford. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Celtics 2nd.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They've put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. Tatum dishes to Oubre. Tatum trying to break free. Oubre can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Hampton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hampton's got 13.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ross against White. Tatum on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the 2nd. Now Hampton. He's got 13. Down low and stolen by Tatum. Smart passes to White. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Banchero. Over Tatum. Banchero dishes to Carter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here are the Magic now. Now, here's Hampton. A floater. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hampton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Tatum looking around. Oubre for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the basket by Hampton.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oubre can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good from outside. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 2. Here's Hampton. He's got 17. Poked away. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Here's Williams. It's good. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Orlando making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Okeke comes in for Harris. And it's Suggs in for Ross. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Brown in for White. Banchero, that's good. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Orlando trailing here. Suggs with the ball. He's got 9. Can't connect from 13 feet out. In the corner, Smart with it. Gallinari outside. Over in the corner, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fires from deep. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Suggs.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Over Suggs. Gallinari passes to Brown. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Magic. .30 seconds left in the first half. To the paint, dishes it to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Bamba sets a screen. Suggs passes to Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
The Magic have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Boston trailing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Brown the pass to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 1. And a chance now to thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Hey everybody,
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
When you move the ball, it gets people in the flow and leaves the defense scrambling.
Precision effort by them in the first half. I don't know if they can play much better, but we're about to find out.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from R.J. Hampton.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for the Celtics. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Hampton kicks to Banchero. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum passes to Oubre. And it's off from 3-point range. The Magic shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now, here's Hampton. Guarded closer. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
And here is Hampton. 17 points in the game. He can't get that one to fall.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Smart passes to Oubre. Over Carter. Oubre can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 7. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Orlando. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Rob Williams is second.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Okeke. To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Okeke's got his first points of the game.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Passes to Banchero. Over Williams. Offensive rebound. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball. And send it back.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. So